guess the goal here is that it's all going to be so choppy. Choppy is kind of a strong word. It's all going to be so texturized that it's going to lay together. It's going to fall together no matter how his hair lays. If he wants to comb it over and make it all dapper and very Mad Men looking, you know, he can do that. If he wants to make it kind of crazy and gelled up and hairsprayed up, he can do that. Limitless. I'm going to go through his entire haircut with regular scissors. I'm just going to look, see where it's cut already. Straight lines. I'm going to break up every straight line. You know, it's a no-no. I'm going to point cut down into that. I'm just taking the scissors, cutting in, not cutting my fingers. I have many times cutting into all of these sides. I'm going to go through his entire head and look for any straight lines, try to break those up. I mean, most men don't need a full haircut, and that's what some people say. I mean, I'm calling this a trim, and there's going to be a huge pile of hair on the floor in the end. Most of it is just kind of cleaning up the edges, thinning it out some, and he's good to go. Still attention to detail, try to find every one of these straight lines. Even this around the ear. I'm basically pulling it out vertically, horizontally, diagonally, every direction around the head. I mean, it's a pretty common theme with a lot of haircuts that I do. But it's not just the madness of randomly going through. I'm pulling this out, looking for a straight line. If I see a straight line, cutting into it. You know, you can say, hey, do you like this front longer? Do you like it shorter? You can kind of work with that and see what it's doing. Pay attention to people's hairlines. Everybody's got a different hairline. You hate to like cut this hair too short. That would be a mistake if, you know, if somebody has a higher hairline. So, you know, pay attention to, you know, where that's at. Look for what shape you want to make. You know, sometimes you're just cutting a little bit of this center bang. You hate to leave somebody with some crazy Superman curl, you know, as great as that can be. So I will actually cut just a little bit off of that very front. Straight line, then go through and break it up. Make it a little bit choppier, a little bit texturized. I mean, you can cut a guy's hair and ignore the beard. You can go through and actually trim a beard. I mean, that could almost be an entire different video on how to trim a beard. Basically, kind of the same sort of deal that I was doing here on these sides, just combing anything forward. You know, any stray hairs, same sort of deal. I could comb that back, and you know, if there's anything funky sticking out anywhere, you know, I can do the comb. You do a little scissor over comb. You know, kind of trim up anything wild or weird. Sometimes a little bit more of a clean cut haircut and a little bit more disheveled beard kind of matches up. It's like a, I don't know, a crazy ratty pair of jeans with like a new sweater. It looks good. Okay, onto the 30 teeth comb. I'm going to go through his entire head again. All this is doing is breaking up that straight line even more. Even through the sides, might do more of that scissor over comb. Scissors on top of the comb. Don't be afraid to kneel down and actually get on the same level with the hair. I'm not going below halfway of the length of the hair with these guys. You hate to scalp somebody. Same thing as the 8 teeth. I'm not doing it down here. It's just on the ends, pulling it through. kind of checking and double checking, you know, how are those sides, any crazy hairs. Definitely the bulkiness is gone from the sides. He's still got some length. He's got a lot of texture. If you want even more texture, continue, you know, even if you've broken up the straight line, still pull that out. You can go through and cut into that even more. Pull it straight out, pull it back, every single direction. Choppy, 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 that's what I want. Okay, until his chin down for the neckline. We'll use the trimmers to clean up any crazy hairs. Little battery powered trimmers can come in really handy. It's really awkward when you've got a cord and you're dragging that across somebody's face and tripping over it. It's no fun. Same thing I did on the bangs back here, or the front of his hair, bangs, whatever. It's all in how you say it. Cutting this into a straight line, then going through and cutting into it. And basically, this is his haircut. I mean, this is the full haircut. I've cleaned it up off the ears. I've gotten the neckline cleaned up. I've gotten the bulk from the sides gone. But I'm not shearing him like a sheep. He's not bald. But it's more clean cut. You know, hairspray, whatever you want to put in it. Nothing. It doesn't matter. He should be able to shake his head and go. It should be good. It's definitely a good idea to try to end every haircut by using a lint roller. I mean, that's a pretty simple idea, but you can go through, pick up all that crazy hair, you know, take that cape off, unroll anything, see if there's any hair you missed, you know, on the neck. There's nothing worse than getting home and, you know, finding one long crazy hair and you're like, how'd they miss that? So, he should be good to go. He is now El Guapo, the handsome one. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to Beautiful and After, and try to rate, comment, and subscribe because there's more stuff on the way. Thanks, guys.